Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Our today's lesson is about making super smart sentences. We all make sentences, but our sentences are sometimes bland and not interesting. Inshallah, with this presentation, I will be giving you 2 tips, and later I will share more tips to make your sentences super smart. Okay, look at the picture and think of as many adjectives as you can. Over here I've listed a few. Look at them and think of more adjectives. Pause the video here and note the adjectives in your notebook. Let's share the adjectives that I have written on the slide. A peach vase, a huge vase, an elegant vase, an artistic vase, a ceramic vase, and a Persian vase. You must have noticed that over here a Persian vase, P is capital. Now why do you think it is that? Persian is a proper adjective. It is related to Persia, and that is why it is written in capital. If it is a Pakistani vase, again P will be capital. If we say it's an Arab vase, so A will be capital. But sometimes we want to use more than one adjective before a noun to describe something. Now, what are the rules of using more than one adjective? There is a particular order that you need to follow when you are using more than one adjective. Let's see what that order is. That order is called the royal order of adjectives, and we have to use the adjectives in that same order. If we do not use them in order, then our sentence will be considered wrong, right? So look at this order, and you have to use the adjectives in this particular order. So the first word that you have to write in the adjectival phrase is the determiner. That is the articles a and the, or the number, how many objects, or the possessors like her, our, my, their, or this, that, the demonstratives, or several, some, focusing or mentioning the quantity of something or the amount of something. So determiners come first in the adjectival phrase. Then it's your opinion or your observation. After that, you talk about the physical qualities. The size comes first, then the shape, the age, and then the color. Once you have mentioned that, then you use origin, material, and in the end, the qualifiers. Qualifiers are such nouns which qualify the main noun. For example, if you say school building, so school is the qualifier, although school is also a noun and building is also a noun, so both of them are nouns. So the first word qualifies the second one. Okay, so this is the order that you need to follow. You cannot say a touring car or a touring Italian old beautiful car. You cannot do this. If you do this, then your sentence will be considered wrong. So this order has to be strictly followed. Okay? Now over here on this slide, I have used 2 adjectives in each of the phrase. Let's read them together. An artistic ceramic. Artistic is my opinion and ceramic is the material. So artistic will come first and the material will come later. A Persian ceramic vase. Persian is the origin and material, and the ceramic is the material. So origin will come first and material will come later. A huge peach vase. Huge is the size and peach is the color. So size comes first and color comes later. An elegant Persian vase. Elegant is my opinion about it. Somebody else might think that it is not elegant. So it is my opinion, my observation, and Persian is the origin. So my opinion will come first and the origin will come later. So this is how you choose adjectives and then you put them in the correct order. Let's look at some sentences. tall soldiers guard the Wahgah border. Now, did you notice that the adjectives are being used in the beginning of the sentence? So this is the first tip, that you can begin your sentence with two adjectives following the royal order. Shabby mud houses collapsed in the earthquake. And the third example is, intelligent and responsible students are attending the live sessions. Now notice the first sentence, handsome is my opinion and tall is their size. Right? So handsome will come first and the size will come later. Shabby is my opinion and mud is the material. So shabby will come first and mud will come later. Now in the last sentence, intelligent and responsible, both of them are opinions or observations. Therefore, we have used and between them. So if the adjectives are chosen from the same category, then you put and in the middle. Otherwise, adjectives are just written in a row and there is no punctuation, there is no and between them. Now it's your turn. In your homework, I have given 10 words. So over here, you will be choosing any 5 words and you will use them in sentences in such a way that you use two adjectives at the start of your sentence. Pause the video and make sentences. Now the second tip. The second tip is that you can begin your sentence with an ing word. Now let's look at the examples. Running in the wind, Ali won the race. Please notice that Ali won the race is a complete sentence. So this phrase in the beginning, running like the wind, is extra information. And when you give extra information about an action, it's an adverb. So therefore, this phrase is an adverbial phrase, behaving, acting like an adverb. And when you put an adverbial phrase at the start of the sentence, there is a comma after it. Don't forget the punctuation, okay? There is a comma after it. Running like the wind, comma, Ali won the race, full stop, right? Now the second sentence. Saving the best for last, Lubna finally ate her peanut butter cupcake. So she ate the peanut butter cupcake, but she saved the best part of it till the end, right? So waiting impatiently for the class, Asmar ate his nails. Asmar ate his nails is a complete sentence, and in the beginning we have a phrase which is giving extra information, so therefore it's an adverbial and there is a comma after it. Waiting impatiently for the class, Asmar ate his nails. The next sentence is, combing his hair, Ahmed called his mother. So Ahmed called his mother while he was combing his hair. And never say hairs, okay? It's hair. Attending the phone call, Momin walked out of the room. So Momin walked out of the room. This is the main thing that was happening. And it's a complete sentence. Extra information is attending the phone call. So while he was attending the phone call, he did that action, right? So this is how you can beautify your sentences by adding an ing phrase at the start of it. So the first tip was you can use two adjectives at the start of your sentence following the royal order. And the second tip is that you can begin your sentence with an ing word. You can add a phrase in the beginning, put a comma after it, and then write the sentence, right? Okay, now it's your turn. Pause the video here and use the rest of the 5 words and sentences of your own, putting an ing phrase, adverbial phrase at the start of your sentence. Okay? These are the words that you have to use in your sentences. Debris, collapsed, terrified, emanated, retraced. And the second list is disastrous, calamity, heart-rending, urgency, dehydrated. Right? So you have to use these 10 words. You have to make 5 sentences with 5 words having adjectives in the beginning, and 5 words are to be used in such a way that you have ing phrase at the start of your sentence. Okay? I hope that you will use these tips efficiently, effectively, and next time I will share more tips. Jazakallah. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.